Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we've got our late night video for you for the NBA. We've got NBA Cup starting tomorrow, so we're really excited. We're hoping that this is going to bring more consistency, more aggressive play from everybody, really, because they, on these NBA Cup nights, they have a reason to keep their starters in and to try to just, run up the score and stuff. So we're really happy that it's here. And we were talking about it on our Discord. They haven't been promoting it like they did last year, but yeah, it's here. It starts tomorrow. So we've got 4 plays for you tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the support. Once again, thank you for helping us get to 12,000 subscribers. It means a lot to us. We're going to select our winner here for the giveaway in just a moment. Before we get started, though, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop us a comment if you have any questions about plays, and like the video. If you guys don't mind, just keep supporting the channel. It really helps out a lot. So, all right. Let's just do the giveaway real quick, and then we'll talk about the partners.
Sounds good.
So, this is a YouTube random comment picker. I've got the NBA video with the contest in here, and we're going to go to fetch. I'm not going to include replies because those will be me. Obviously, if Backdoor Fantasy Sports comes up, we're going to just pick the next comment. But
no, he ain't. That's just a free
yeah,
month.
sorry, guys.
Baby.
but yeah, and then we're going to do the NFL giveaway in the next NFL video. So here we go. Let's see. All right, we got 35 comments, and the winner is
Patty B.
We're gonna pick another one because we already hooked him up. Give it someone new. Okay, here we go. I don't know what that is. Haas NY Adras. HOSNYADRAS 450. Great work, guys, is what he said. We appreciate it. And you just won 30 days in our premium Discord, bro. So, once again, I mean, I can't zoom in on this, but I'm sure you can see, so you can identify. Okay, cool. Just hit us up at bdfantasysports@gmail.com. You'll need a Discord username. If you haven't signed up for Discord yet, you just got to sign up, get a Discord username, and we'll give you 30 days as soon as you reach out to us. So congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone.
Also, I just wanted to mention, we're not screwing Patrick B over. He's like one of the first people that ever looked up our channel and started following us. So he has access to our Discord already. So we're not like screwing him or anything. So
yeah, Patty B's been with us since we had like 20 subscribers or something. He's a lifer, and we've already hooked him up. Like, he's got access. So good point. I don't want people thinking we're like, no, we don't like that guy.
No, we love Patty B, man. He's already in there.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Derek White got bumped from 27.5 to 27.5. Dang.
Prizepicks, man.
I bet you they went down to 26 for just a brief moment, but I like it at 27 as well. But so speaking of our Discord, our partners at Parlay Play, we've worked out a special with them to where if you sign up for Parlay Play and you use the promo code BACKDOOR, which is our promo code, obviously, if you use that code, they're going to give you 100% deposit match up to $100 plus a $5 promo play, which I think is cooler than the free pick. The free pick is cool, but getting a full promo play on top of your deposit match is dope. But the deal we're running with them is we're going to throw in 30 days in our Discord as well. So you just got to make sure you use that code because Parlay Play is going to confirm if the code was used, and then it'll activate the Discord membership. But yeah, if you guys want to do that and you haven't signed up for Parlay Play yet, use code BACKDOOR and then email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com. We just need your Discord username and your Parlay Play username, and it takes them about 24 hours to get us the updated list of everybody who signed up with our code. and we'll get you in the Discord. We're also partnered with Underdog. If you haven't signed up for Underdog yet, use code BACKDOOR for Underdog. You'll get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. All these platforms are running great deals, discounts, and they've all got alt lines now. So it's a lot of fun. It's crazy to think, like, just a year or two ago, it's like, if you weren't playing on Chalkboard, you just didn't really have alt lines that I knew of. But now they're all competitive about it, which is nice. So let's start talking about the plays. My two plays are going to be Derek White. I'm taking his PRA, and I'm taking Nickeil Alexander-Walker's PRA. I'm getting Nickeil Alexander-Walker at 11.5 on Prizepicks and Underdog. Parlay Play is still updating their board, so we just went ahead and started. I don't think Walker is not on there yet, but Derek White's on there, the PRA at 26.5. It is at 27.5 on Prizepicks, but I'm still going to be taking it for more. And then we're getting Nickeil Alexander-Walker at 11.5. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, so I just checked again on mine too. Neither of mine are up on Parlay Play yet, so they're a little bit behind tonight, but that's all right. We got on Prizepicks, I got Naz Reid for over 1.5 3-pointers made, and then I'm taking Steph Curry for over 35.5 PRA. I'll get into why, but it's a really good situation going on there, so that's going to be my two plays. We're getting that on Underdog as well, both the same, so feeling good about both of those lines.
All right, well, I'm just going to put this disclaimer out here now. This Celtics game is got a huge spread, so if you don't want to take this, don't take it. I'm going to be taking it because it's the NBA Cup game, and even if Derek White doesn't get that many minutes for some reason, which if we remember correctly, last year everybody was leaving their starters in and just running up the score, because your overall points for I think that has to do with like the seeding, is your overall points during the Cup games. So anyways, we have a 226.5 over under. Boston favored by 15.5. So massive spread. And then they're playing in Boston. But we do have Jason Tatum dealing with that rolled ankle. So as of, I believe, 7 hours ago, was the last time I checked, he's a game time decision, dealing with that. He's questionable for the game due to his left ankle sprain. So yeah, he rolled his ankle, and then that was on a flagrant one with Giannis. So if Tatum's out, I love this even more. But I like him to take care of business regardless. Last time they played Atlanta, he went for 33 PRA, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. He did that in 29 minutes. So I know he hasn't been like clearing this line of 27.5 very often. He's been knocking on the door a couple times, but this matchup is great. 18th in points allowed, 6th in rebounds allowed, 20th in assists allowed. So I'm going to be taking it for more, and I'm going on the narrative. If this wasn't an NBA Cup game, I wouldn't be as interested in this. But I'm comfortable taking it because of the nature of, this is what we've been waiting for. So once again, if you don't like, if that's too scary for you, just fade it. And then Nickeil Alexander-Walker, I'm liking him to go over this. I'm taking the full PRA. His points rebounds is more juiced on the DG DFS optimizer, but I want that. I want those assists attached because it's not that much more of a bump, and he actually can have some games where he's like popping off with the assists. Like on the first against November, 5 assists, and then on the second against the Spurs, 6 assists, 3. So. And then the matchup is just green all the way across the board. Against shooting guards, Portland is 30th in points allowed, 30th in rebounds allowed, 30th in assists allowed. So I'm going to take all of this. If it happens to turn into a blowout, he's one of the guys that would see extended minutes too. So let's see. 217.5 over under. Minnesota favored by 9. So they are looking at potential blowout here. But yeah, once again, it's a cup game, and a blowout would just help us in this case with Walker. So if we take a look at the optimizer for these plays, let me just refresh this. Yeah, they don't like Derek White's PRA because it's a full point higher than other platforms. But we have multiple platforms going up to 27.5. If Tatum ends up getting ruled out of this game, that will be a different story here for Derek White on the optimizer. But right now, it's at a 53.83% odds to hit the under, minus 136. So I know that the data is scary, but I'm running with the narrative of the NBA Cup game here. If you want to pivot, they like his rebounds over 4.5, 51.97% odds to hit the over, minus 126. But they have a lot of his props juiced to go under because of that spread, I believe, is what the odds makers are thinking. And then Nickeil Alexander-Walker, they like his points rebounds the best at 8.5. So if you'd rather take that, 52.93% odds to hit the over, minus 133. And it's pretty juiced. Every platform that has it is juicing it to go over. They do have his points, rebounds, and assists favored to the over as well. It's just barely, though. It's 50.14% odds to hit the over, minus 121. And everyone, something like Underdog has that at a minus 122. We've got some minus 125, 126, but some of these guys like BetMGM has that like a 50-50 shot. But yeah, I like him to get this done. Should not, with that matchup, it's just so juicy. But that's going to cover all of my plays. While you're going through yours, I'll keep updating parlay play and see if I get anything for Walker on there. Cool. That people compare. But I'm sure it'll get there eventually. They're just a little bit behind tonight on getting their board fully updated. But if you guys want to check out Outlier, you can try this for free. It's a killer app. It helps you figure out matchups. You can look at all these different statistical categories. And you can look at like last 5 games, last 20. You can go to the year prior. And you can see like what they were doing, where that line was set at. You can adjust the line. If you want to look at like a demon play or something, you can just like bump it to the alt lines and see how often they've hit those alt lines. It covers everything. You can take players out who are like ruled out, like if Anthony Edwards was out. I'm having trouble talking tonight. I can't speak. But if Edwards was out, you could take him out of the equation and see what Walker has done without Edwards on the floor. So it's a super awesome tool. And just go through the link in the description of the video for Outlier, and they'll let you try it free for 7 days. So, all right, Jordy, pass it over.
All right. I don't know why they made me laugh so hard, but it did. I'm going to be taking Naz Reid over 1.5 3-pointers made. I'll quickly refresh this on parlay play just to make sure that they're not back yet. Okay, Naz is up, so we're getting that line at 1.5. Perfect. And then Steph is also up, so we'll take his PRA at 34 or 35.5. It's a 1.8x too, so that's nice. Cool. So we've got all these on all platforms. Let's cover Naz Reid real quick. The 1.5 threes. It looks great. It's always a fun line to take when it's out. This is a great matchup for him. Not really sure why Prizepicks decided to give us this line, but I'll take it gladly. So we're getting his line at 1.5. This whole NBA Cup thing is about points scored, right? So he's going to be shooting threes, I think. All these guys are going to be gunning. So, everyone kind of gets the green light to just gun during the NBA Cup, is at least what we saw last year. People had crazy attempts last year, and it made it kind of hard after it was over because everyone kind of went back to normal, and it was like, okay, we got to readjust here. But this is a very exciting time for basketball, and I like Naz Reid to go over 1.5 threes, and so does Daily Grind. This is his top over at 1.5 for a 52.48% chance at minus 130. So feeling good about Naz Reid. And then for my second play, I'm taking Steph Curry over 35.5 PRA. This is the first time he's playing against Klay Thompson and the Mavericks since Klay's gone there. I like a little bit of that, like, not revenge narrative, but just kind of one up in your homie kind of thing. So I like him to go over this line. It's a tough matchup, obviously. He's going to be, my light just started turning and it's like blinding me now. So he's going to be matched up against, I don't even really know who they'll put on him. Probably Kyrie or Luka, one of the two. Not really sure what their defensive game plan will be, but whether he's playing point guard or shooting guard, I like him to go over this line. It's obviously an easier matchup for shooting guard. 14th in points allowed, 23rd in rebounds, 27th in assists. Point guard, second in points, 23rd in rebounds, 15th in assists. Luka's a good defender. You know, he really is. So is Kyrie. They're both very good defenders. So it's going to be a tough matchup wherever he is. But I do like this to go over. I really do. So 35.5. He's gone over it once against them in the last 3 head-to-heads. So far this year, he's only gone over it 3 times. I think they're kind of expecting the NBA Cup and like him playing against Clay. I think they're just adjusting this line for that narrative. So it's a little high, but I like it. In the last game against OKC, which is a very tough matchup all around, he went for 48 PRA. He had 36 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. It was like a vintage Steph Curry performance. So hopefully he can carry that into this game. Usually Curry, there's trends with him. Like he'll go on a spree where he's just the sniper, and we've all seen that. So hopefully we're catching the start of that trend here. Yeah, hopefully this carries that shooting performance carries into this game, and he just does that well again. So covered everything about that. On Daily Grind, they like it for 51.04% chance to go over and a -123. His rebounds assists are at 9.5, and they're a 53% chance to go over and a -134. I do like that line as well. So if you want the PRA, take that. If you like the points involved, the rebounds and assists look great in this matchup too. So go with everyone you want. But the points rebounds are juiced to go under at a 54% chance. So a little bit of weirdness going on with the books here, but totally up to you what you want to take. I like the points, rebounds, and assists the most because of Steph Curry. I mean, he could hit this in points alone. That's just who he is. But yeah, I like this to go over, and the whole narrative behind it. If we look at this over under on this game, it's a 233 over under. So a nice huge over under for this game. And then in that Minnesota game, we've got a 218 over under with an 8.5 point favorite. So a little bit of blowout potential in that game, but I don't think they're going to sit anybody with this NBA Cup thing going on. I think all these guys are just going to play 35 to 40 minutes and get a nice, crazy scoring game going. So these are the 2 plays I feel best about. If you guys want to check out Daily Grind, there's a link in the description for that below. They'll let you lock it in for, a month, 6 months, or a year, whatever you want to go with. And they'll give you 25% off if you use code BACKDOOR at checkout. So definitely take advantage of that. This tool will help you cash more. The DFS optimizer is the one you see us use all the time. So definitely go check that out. And if you want to check out Chalkboard, they're another DFS platform, kind of like Parlay Play, but they're mobile only. But they run a ton of specials. So they'll give you all these crazy alt lines like this, but they'll also give you like 6 specials a day, sometimes per sport, depending on how loaded the slates are. Tomorrow we have a huge slate, so I guarantee you they'll go over 6, and they'll probably have like 6 to 8 specials on the board for the NBA game tomorrow. So if you want to check that out, use code BACKDOOR at checkout, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100, and they'll give you a free play to help you cash that first slip. So that's going to cover it all for me.
All right. Well, I was just going to quickly mention too the plays from today, or from the last video. Brandon Boston, he had a terrible shooting night, 3 of 13 from the field, but he still cashed 7 rebounds, 10 assists, and then he got active on defense, like we were talking about, 3 steals. Kevin Huerter would have cashed, but he had a god awful night shooting. He still was able to grab 3 steals, which is what we were hoping for. Only 1 turnover, but he was 1 of 7 from the field, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. So if he could have, what was he like on? Yeah, he was 0 of 5 from beyond the arc. So that's not going to cut it. But the narrative was there. The dude just didn't get his shots down. But
yeah, I'll check mine really quick. So Bilal Coulibaly, he went for 11 points, so he just missed by 3. And then Cam Johnson, let's see, he went for 15 points, so he 0.5 me. So unfortunate circumstances on those plays tonight for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's about to get good though with NBA Cup, and hopefully we're getting out of that, a little bit of a slump that I know I've been in for a minute here. So we need a little bit more consistency with some of these matchups and whatnot. But we appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. And I don't have it pulled up, but if you guys do want to join the Discord, let me just pull it up real quick, make it easier on you guys if you have the visual. If you want to join the Discord, you just go through the Patreon link in the subscriptions, in the description, dude, I need to go to bed. Yeah, you sign up through Patreon. They just manage our subscriptions. Once you're signed up with Patreon, you go into the settings. There's a connected apps option in the menu bar, and then you just connect your Discord right there. They just log you in, and then you can hop in the community chat. Let us know that you're new, so we can welcome you and show you how to use everything. It's been a lot of fun. We've been actually been talking a lot of fantasy football stuff in here too. We have like a fantasy football chat room, and it's been a lot of fun watching the games. But we build out second half slips together. Anytime someone finds a play, it's shared, so it's on your radar immediately. So the community is definitely the best resource that we offer with the Discord, because we've got a solid group of people in here. So if you want to come join us, just right through Patreon, and that'll get you in. And then if you want to join us on social media, we're just at BackdoorFS on Instagram, TikTok, and X. And then me, Moose, who is another analyst that we have in the Discord, and Jordy, all of our socials are in the description. And then the main account is in there as well. So if you want to come say hi to us online, that would be dope. But yeah, I'm so excited to go to bed. I'm so tired. And I got to be up in like 5.5 hours. So, but we appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will catch you tomorrow for the Daily Show, and we'll be stoked for this 8-game slate for the NBA Cup.
Good luck, guys.